Okay. Hallucination. Worst word they ever picked for this. Makes it sound like the computer ate mushrooms and saw a dragon. Here's what it actually is. The machine got asked a question, didn't really know the answer, and instead of saying, "I don't know," which fair, nobody likes to hear, it just kept talking, confidently. Like my uncle at Thanksgiving. My neighbor asked a chatbot about a city permit deadline. Got a very official-sounding answer, wrong deadline. By 3 weeks, permit got rejected. That's not the machine tripping, that's the machine guessing in a suit. Now, if it tells you the wrong lyrics to a cheap trick song, who cares? But permits, medications, legal deadlines, anything where being wrong costs you money or health, that's where a confident wrong answer is genuinely dangerous. So here's the habit. One move, takes 30 seconds. When the answer matters, ask the thing, where does this come from? Can you show me a source? If it can't, or it gets vague, go check somewhere real. City website, an actual human, whatever. The machine ain't haunted. It's just bad at saying, "I don't know."
Mick nailed the what. Let me give you the when. Because check your sources sounds good until you're slammed at work and the AI just handed you a paragraph that looks done. That's when people skip it. So here's the 4-question habit I want you to actually use. Source. Did it tell you where that came from? Not just sound official. Actually cite something you can click. Date. When was that true? A lot of these models are trained on old data. Regulations change, prices change, deadlines definitely change. Stakes. What happens if this is wrong? Wrong song lyrics? Fine. Wrong drug interaction, wrong contract clause, wrong customer-facing email, that's a different conversation. Who signs off? Is a real human putting their name on this before it goes out? If the answer is nobody, that's your problem right there. 5 categories where I want you extra careful: money, health, legal, operations, and anything a customer is going to read. Everything else? Use the tool, save the time. But those 5? The AI is your first draft, not your last word. Mick's uncle at Thanksgiving is confident too. You still fact-check him before you repeat it at work.
Hallucination. Right there. That word. You know what that word does? It lets everybody off the hook. The company that built the thing, the person who deployed it, the guy who copy-pasted the answer into a legal brief without reading it. Everybody just shrugs and goes, well, it hallucinated. Like the software had a fever dream and nobody could have seen it coming. That is a branding decision dressed up as a technical explanation. You want to know what it actually is? The system filled in a blank with the most statistically likely sounding words. That's it. No ghost, no nobelium mushrooms, nobelium dragon. Just a very confident autocomplete that never learned to say, "I'm guessing here." The fancy word hides 3 simple questions that somebody should be answering. Is it true? Where did it come from? Who checked it? That's the whole thing. 3 questions. If nobody can answer those 3 questions before the output goes somewhere that matters, the word hallucination is just a way to avoid saying we didn't check. Mick's uncle at Thanksgiving doesn't get to call it a hallucination either. We just call that being wrong and not admitting it. Same thing.
Okay. All 3 of you said something true. Let me tighten the bolts before somebody walks out of here with a loose one. Ronnie's right that the word is doing cover work, but the underlying thing is real and specific. A language model generates the next most plausible token, basically the next word, based on patterns and training data. It is not retrieving a fact from a filing cabinet. It is constructing a response. When that construction has no grounding in actual sources, you get a confident sentence with nothing behind it. That's not a metaphor. That's the mechanism. Now here's the part that trips people up. Some systems do pull from real sources, search results, documents, databases. That's called grounded or retrieval augmented generation. Sounds safer, right? Still check it. Because the model can misread the source, quote it out of context, or cite something that doesn't actually say what the answer claims. The citation can be real and the summary can still be wrong. So Tasha's 4 questions hold. But add one more. Does the source actually say what the AI said it says? Not just is there a link, does the link match the claim? The machine isn't haunted, it's also not a search engine, it's somewhere in between. And that in between is exactly where people get burned.